Got him. Now, Tank, now.
Welcome to your doom.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
I don't know how to start. I want to thank everyone in here. And this is let's give a cheer. Thank you.
Yeah, 100th episode.
I am so nervous. I'm so nervous because this laptop is so old.
Yeah.
And I am just hanging on by threads here. But thank you for coming. I wanted to write
And
something.
also, thanks for being here.
Yeah. Like, I wanted to write something to summarize it, but I tried a few times and I couldn't. And
the best thing I could say is I just think back to Jake and myself. Jake actually, and he's always the driving force. He's like, listen, we're just gonna do. Let's just try to get 10.
Like that?
Hold up. Hey, let's
There
try. Oh, look at my
10
luscious
times that many.
locks. Big reason why we kept doing it is because people kept listening and saying hey, that was great. I'm like, if and so you guys are just you enabled.
Because I remember, not to take everybody back, but we had this thing called a lockdown, right? And the first week, I refinished the basement and I watched the news way too much and I was just angry. I turned me into my dad.
Hi, Chuck.
Hey, Dad. I don't think it was. But no, and that's not a bad thing. It is for me. But and so we just kind of needed something to do. So we started this weird, stupid thing. And then Renee came on and actually added some intelligence to it.
Yeah.
To counter it.
to balance
I was supposed to be
out.
on for 5 minutes. It was supposed to be a little 5-minute blurb.
Yeah, and then we're she's smart.
She's she makes us look good. But let's just get started. This is episode 100.
This is episode 100.
And honestly, in the spirit of things, can I say that my name is Adam Guy Fawkes Riley?
Because it's the 5th. Got it?
Thank you.
Yeah.
My name is Jake. Oh, shit, it's my dad's birthday, Bussy.
Hi, Chuck.
I didn't call
Hi, Chuck.
him.
Yeah.
I just remember
you didn't remember the 5th of November?
When you said that, I'm like, oh, yeah, his birthday's on the fucking V for Vendetta day.
Dude, that's remember the 5th of November.
We
That's
gotta pause real quick. I gotta make a quick call.
That's the original hashtag never forget.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It comes,
What? Go ahead.
That's not fair because I was going to use that one.
Okay,
use the birthday
hold on,
one,
take
and
two.
it's
be the Fox guy.
Lady Fox.
There you go.
Okay,
All right,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I wanted to say that we have, probably by the time this comes out, it's going to be right around Veterans Day, if not the day of. Jake, do you know why Veterans Day is on November 11th?
No.
So, do you know of a little
Why,
something?
veteran?
Do you know of a little something called Armistice Day?
No.
11.
So
11.
Armistice Day was
17.
essentially the
Should
ending.
I have a dunce cap on?
Yeah.
I feel attacked.
No, so no, that's okay because I don't think a lot of people know that, so it's at least worth mentioning. So give you something to talk about at Thanksgiving. So when someone thanks you for your cervix, we double check on the date here. So November 11th, 1918 is when Armistice Day is, and so that means the end. It was at the Great War at the time, but now it's obviously known as World War I. But on the 11th
Still
hour,
pretty great.
yeah. But on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month is when World War I ended. And so that is why November 11th, 11/11, is Veterans Day.
That's actually interesting.
There you go.
That'll help me remember it.
Yeah.
I brought.
But not your father's birthday.
So I'm glad Adam brought something good to start. I brought Cardi B's new song. I just wanted to dust off an old chestnut here.
You thank her for her cervix.
Yeah, I want to do
wet ass cervix.
It is. I want to dust it off and walk you guys through some of these lyrics and just let me know how you feel about it.
What a treat.
Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna go with it. I think I'll replace one word with buddy, because I think that's the spirit of the word.
Which word though?
Yeah.
Buddy.
Nincompoop.
Yeah. All right. So here goes. Both you bitches pussy. I think y'all should scissor. Aha. Aha. It's in the lyrics. She bought a chain. I bought the same one, even bigger. Bitch, it's bigger. In parentheses. She throwing shots.
I'm so sorry.
Is Cardi B here? What the fuck? The song's called Tomorrow. Actually, I forgot to mention that. The Alexa went off in the back there. So, all right, back to Tomorrow. The song's called Tomorrow. Okay, she throwing shots. That's how I know I got her triggered. Ah. Hold on, I do like this line. I don't speak dog, ho. Woof. I don't care what no bitch say. No, I stay on her mind. I got condos in that bitch head.
That's the third time she's mentioned bitch, and that's a female dog. I don't understand.
yeah.
She says she doesn't speak dog?
There's subtext.
Oh, all right.
You read between lines. Okay, she say she don't fuck with me. Who? Who said that you can? Ho? There's a question mark. So, Ron Burgundy? No. That buddy a munch. He gonna eat me like a mango. Long ass weave. It be tickling my ass crack. So
I am
what do you
off
think
of mangoes
What
now.
do you think she's trying to communicate with this? Like,
I've never hated mangoes more at this moment.
I think someone's encroaching on her. That's what I took away from this.
Yeah, I mean, well, to be fair, I know that like in like the 80s they're always and 90s they're always doing diss tracks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
Like
you know, so
Taylor
maybe,
Swift.
Yeah.
She's like Taylor Swift. She's like putting her
She's
life
just like
experience.
Taylor
I
Swift.
was thinking Biggie Smalls and Tupac,
Yeah.
but yeah, T Swift.
Yeah, I don't think. Except I don't think Kanye would interrupt her.
He won't interrupt her again, though.
Yeah,
will he?
Yeah.
Cardi B, I'm gonna let you finish. But T Swift had the most top 10 in the
Yeah.
top 10. What is it?
Top-
Did she like make the record, or she like put a new like landmark in?
If I knew that fact, you should kick me out. Because I
I'll
would
see
be a
myself
creep.
out. No, actually, no. This is real. Actually, Taylor Swift is the first person I think to have all 10 of her tracks be in the top 10. Does that sound right? Tony, fact checker. So you have him downloaded.
Yeah.
Your wife
Yeah,
is throwing it on the
Tony's
bus right
just
now.
like Tony's like, oh, I don't know.
He's like, I don't know, but yes.
Yeah, I don't know that fact off the back of my head. So,
No, but I wanted to say that really quick. I wanted to go back to Veterans Day, and we haven't done a. Sorry,
I wasn't talking about Veterans Day.
yeah. No, I wanted to say that that my movie recommendation is going to be All's Quiet on the Western Front.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix right now, and it's fucking great.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm curious what Cardi B would think about it, though.
She think that that weave would tickle the butt crack on the battlefield. I don't.
Man, I hate that.
Yeah.
I
will
hate
say,
that
no,
part.
I do think those movies are important. It was like that and Saving Private Ryan. Every 10 years they need to make these movies to be like, yeah, we don't want to do that again. You know? Oh, we got Tony fact checking.
Hold on. Taylor Swift album Midnight sweeps all 10 top spots on the Billboard Hot 100.
That's fantastic
Look
for
at that.
Taylor Swift. I hope
Yeah.
she continues to do well. Speaking of continuing, I bet she's super rich because of that. And here's my hope is that everybody gets rich from this episode. So I got a little special thing. This is from all of us. I want everybody to reach under their seats. Reach under their seats and see what you find.
If you're in
Yeah. All right. So within one of the people in here might win $1.6 billion. Because you're all
try to make it out of here alive too. That's
yeah, you're all now the proud
like-
owner
this is
of
the purge.
one lotto ticket. No, I do. So right now the lotto is at I think the all-time high, right? And I do like the thing is I can't play the lottery every day. It's one of those like I don't need to lose something statistically for 1,000 years every day. But I do think
I've already lost every day for 42 years.
So, but like when it does get this high, I do think it's fun to buy a few just to play like the what if game. So I thought it'd be fun to play the what if game just for a little bit. Like, do you know what you would do?
I think that if I were to if I won the lottery,
Yeah, if you won the lottery. First question, lump sum or 20-year payout?
I'm gonna probably do what another very famous person did. A very famous billionaire did.
I got the numbers too for the payout versus the not. It's
You
1
want to hear
point.
my answer?
He's gonna
Yeah,
buy
yeah.
Twitter.
Okay.
Oh.
Now, I'm not gonna buy Twitter. It's a different rich person. I'm gonna buy an island. An island. That island is gonna attract pedophiles.
Listen, there's a demand.
No, hold on. I said I'm gonna take a page out of it, not the whole book.
Oh,
And then we're gonna hunt the pedophiles, right?
oh, I like that.
Because I hate that I have a mustache right now. Because normally I would say I would proudly display people like a hide, like
Dude, you're like hunting your own right now.
antlers. Yeah, I know. Don't say that. I don't have glasses.
You got that dick
no,
room.
no, seriously. Like think of it like you could use like a windowless van as like a duck blind. You know, you know, or like just like piles of candy or something like that, or
What are you gonna do? Teach the kids? Be like, get them all the way. Like, you shouldn't have done this.
No, I'm not talking about a Chris Hansen like episode. I'm talking about actually flying pedophiles out and hunting them. I like that. Most dangerous game.
Like that Fire Island.
Yeah, except half the water.
Yeah.
as Fire Island.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
I'd buy a bunch of jet skis, but I just like
You're
I
just
like
gonna
your-
be like
I like-
Uber for
I like
pedophiles.
your idea better. But I was gonna say
He's gonna
like,
make them pay before they get
Yeah.
there.
so if you
Just drop them off in the middle of the ocean.
so if you win 1.6 billion, do you have a guess as to the amount that you would get with the lump sum?
I feel like the government takes half.
It's like I can't say it. You got to
Like
guess.
60%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The government is.
I think the government already
Yeah,
takes
they win the
60%.
lottery every time.
they're great.
They've been winning the lottery.
We should pick their numbers.
Yeah. So if you take the payout of this is extra. If it was 1.2, the last time they took 56, you would get 56 million from the payout. But no, 500,
that's still-
567. I'm sorry, 567 million.
Oh, why even play that?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's still a fuck ton of money, but it's just seemingly not very fair at all.
It's one of those. I do think I would take like the lump sum payout.
Yeah,
and
100%.
It's mostly because, first of all, it's an enormous amount. It's all you'll ever need. But also, like, I really don't trust the next 20 years of
It's true.
this government to not be like, you know what? Like, I don't think there'd be much pushback if they're like, hey, should we stop paying people that bought
Yeah,
a
well,
ticket?
no, I thought that didn't Illinois do that like 2 years ago or whatever. I feel like
Yeah.
Illinois stopped paying people like their
Yeah.
lottery shit, and I think I'd be like Ron Swanson, like I can't tell you how much money I have,
Yeah.
but I can tell you how much it weighs.
There you go.
You know, 'cause it's like just
Well, then you
buried
can
gold.
invest it in like some kind of new
cr-
cryptocurrency,
exactly.
and then
No,
it'll
not
go
that.
bust,
Just
and then
make
you'll
one.
have $0
Just all
again.
cat girl tokens.
Yeah.
No,
Hello
I've,
Kitty
I've
token.
joked about it for a while, but like I know what I would do. It was the first thing I would do is obviously I'd hire a lawyer. And the second thing I would do is I'd hire a better lawyer to protect me from that
Who
first
do you
lawyer.
recommend?
Yeah, and I'd have an accountant, same thing, and a better accountant, and I'd have incentives for finding mistakes in their work. And then I'd have like, I don't know, a private eye of some kind. I'm thinking like a Mike from Breaking Bad type character, just to watch
I'll do it.
everybody. Yeah, no, exactly. I would-
He's the first
I would
lawyer.
go
Actually, I'll just
instant
be-
paranoid.
Dude,
It's
I'll
like-
just Miss Doubtfire you. Hello. Like, I'll just be your nanny.
That's fine. And I know I would also.
Cream pies on my face.
Do you know is Wisconsin a state where you have to? Some states you have to claim it as you, others you don't. I know the last billionaire. It was so bizarre because it was a state where you didn't, but they did anyways. They're like, yes, I won this, and I think I would pay someone $10 million to be like, say you won it, just
yeah.
to take the heat.
Dude, that's like the people that like that they go and sign like the big check, but with like a mask on because they don't
Yeah.
let their. Actually, I can't remember if this is a real story or not, but it was something like Oh my god, I'm going off the cuff here. But basically, this guy he sent out a text to everyone. He's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
my uncle sent a text out to everyone asking him for $500."
I know
You
where
remember
you go.
this?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so he sent out a text. He's like, "Hey, can I borrow $500?" And so he's like, "Oh my god, it's my uncle." So I was like, "Yeah, hey, you know, like whatever you need, like just whatever. Hope everything's okay." And he goes, "No, everything's fine. I just like won the lottery, and I just like,
Yeah.
and I'm only gonna like help out the people that were gonna help me out." I'm like, "That's fucking brilliant."
No, it's a great way to test the waters. But
Yeah.
the real answer is you pay off all your friends' houses. But realistically, if any of you win, I will let you keep up to $87.
Jake's got to
but-
break even with
but-
how much he paid for this.
Yeah, but no, like let's make a weird promise that'll be a movie. Like I
We
wouldn't
just
have bought
split it
these.
between all of us. I feel
would-
like this is a
that-
sitcom.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't
just
have
start
bought
dying?
these. I wouldn't have bought these by myself. So I only bought these because you guys came to the 100th episode. So I think it's only fair that everybody splits it equally. So come on, fate.
All right,
let's
yeah.
make me eat my words.
Also, I think there's 2 blank chairs, so there you go.
those are
double
also
up.
my tickets. So, like, yeah.
One of them is my husband's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
No, it's extended, of course. So you've been oddly quiet.
I know.
Let's hear from the cornerstone.
You don't want to hear from the corner.
She's more. I think that she's more of the keystone. You know what a keystone is?
Yes.
With an arch. When you have an arched doorway, the keystone is that thing that's shaped like this.
Yeah.
It's also a shitty beer, but I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna go with You're the arch that keeps us together.
Listen, I don't listen. I know Travis well. I'm not going to compare his wife to the rock in the middle of the bridge.
or a shitty beer.
Let's move
All right.
along with that.
All right. Okay, so there was this story this week about. Have you ever heard of Shirley Manson?
You're talking about my teenage crush. Yes, from Garbage.
Yes.
Oh,
Heard of the
okay.
Manson family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought too.
No relation.
Oh, the band.
Garbage.
the
yeah,
band Garbage. I'm only
The redhead
happy
from
when it
Madison, right?
rains.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
She's got that
yeah.
Elizabethan forehead.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Well, she pulled a herd in
Oh no.
in breakfast.
I don't know what that
Recently?
Yeah. Okay. So she got her man a bowl of cereal and then heard in the cereal.
She took a shit?
Yeah.
What kind of cereal?
Did the
Lucky Charms.
not that lucky?
Yeah, they're always after me like
They're always after me Lucky Charms.
Well, she has red hair, so I had to think of something Irish quick.
I have to tell you right now.
Present it to him. Like, it's weird to carry a bowl of your own
I'm
shit.
just saying, like, considering her namesake,
Yeah.
Well,
just like her namesake, you don't have to kill 3 people to be known as a serial killer.
That's true.
Thank you.
Surely she did.
Yeah.
that's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh man, son.
Okay.
Dude, how much are you crying right now? I know you love cereal. Okay.
But I guess he was cheating on her, and so
So
so it was a cold dish, best served.
98.6?
Revenge?
Yeah.
All right. Can I say, listen,
Dude,
I don't mean to conjecture here, but maybe the type of woman who would make a bowl of cereal and shit in it is the type of woman that gets cheated.
yeah, to be fair.
Like,
yeah.
With a Snoop cereal? I don't know.
Snoop Loops.
Follow your hose or whatever it was called.
Honey O's.
Oh, dude, I'm saying I'll take the shitty bowl of cereal
Dude, I
over
would
like
eat
a
it.
keyed car.
That's true.
Yeah,
and
just like nutty.
It's cheaper than replacing a mattress.
I would eat it. Be like, I've been putting up with your shit for years. So, like, just, honestly, you're in a band called Garbage. Like, I knew what I was getting into. And your redhead.
Are you maligning redheads right now?
Yeah.
7% of people just went, what the fuck? Including
We're a
my
dying
brother
species.
and my mom, I think. I don't know. I have like one red hair that comes out once in a while.
Dude.
I'm like,
Oh my God! like,
no,
I get it.
Aid, you know?
I'll
like
like
some
I'll walk
mutation.
out. No, I'll walk out like into the or like the sun will just hit me correctly. I'm like, oh no, you gotta go.
Yeah.
I'm not getting my lunch money taken
Yeah,
from
you're
me.
not going to dance with anybody.
Oh man. I mean, when did this happen? Is this before or after Amber? Like, I'm just curious. Like,
After.
so she did this after?
But it's cheaper than getting a new mattress. I feel like we're evolving.
No, I'm asking like, who took the shit first, Shirley or Amber?
Amber.
So then Shirley copied her?
Yeah, she's a copycat.
I think that there's probably thousands of
scat.
these little
Yeah.
dramas happening all
Dude,
over
if-
the world.
I'm saying, if I ever come home,
Wasn't I
to a
talking
pile of
about-
shit
yeah.
anywhere.
Do you know what a Cleveland steamer is?
Yes,
Yes, I know what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been to middle school.
In other words-
do you know what the internet
I'm
is?
sorry. Hold on.
It's like,
1 second. Really
but my
quick.
point is,
Let me
it's
ask you
very
this.
common.
Who doesn't know what a
Yeah.
Cleveland steamer is?
100% of the audience, right?
Okay, there we go.
This is interesting.
So
What, you don't?
you don't?
Actually,
please explain to
for
Rochelle
what-
what a Cleveland steamer
For
is.
what it's worth, people watching might not. So what is a Cleveland steamer?
Why are you guys looking at me?
Because you brought it up.
Okay.
It begins.
Yeah. How do you open this night?
Yeah, I don't know how.
You start with cereal.
Okay, yeah.
No, it starts with fiber.
So it's like you have this girl, and then she like takes a dump on a guy's chest.
That's it.
I don't know how it's associated with Cleveland.
I don't
though.
understand why they malign
the
Cleveland.
Browns maybe. I don't know.
There you go.
There we go. I have to say now I know that there's 2 variants of this as well. I know that there's a hot plate
Yeah.
and a glass bottom boat. Do you
Yeah,
guys
man.
know what those are?
I am
So a
not
hot
familiar.
plate, I guess, is if you don't want the actual poop on you, you just saran wrap, right? So you still feel the heat, right, of the turd. And then a glass bottom boat is if you don't want that, you just have a pane of glass. You can grab any picture frame.
Coffee
right?
table.
Yeah, coffee table will work, and you
Yeah.
just have her pinch a loaf on that.
Yeah.
There we go. So, or him, I respect all poop people.
Listen, I hope she was at least like really funny
I don't.
with it.
Go fuck
like,
yourselves if you're into shit.
I hope she like reached and touched his ear and just went flush. There you go.
I hope his name is John.
No, that's an interesting thing. Like, so obviously everybody knows. Like, I have kids, and my son's getting to an age where it's actually
He shits on
my
people?
wife's in the audience tonight.
Yeah, hi, Lindsay. Lindsay's here.
Yeah, she's like, oh God, where's this going? No, because I think about this. It's like I want to know what he knows, but I want to do it cryptically. So once in a while, I'll just say stuff. I'll be like, hey, look at, you see those 2 girls? They only got 1 cup. And then I'll just like watch his eyes to see if they light up at all. Because like his friends have unlocked phones. You know what I mean? Like his phone is controlled or whatever it is, but like, all it takes is one loose
You
chink in the arm.
I
right?
like how you go right into 2 girls, 1 cup. You're gonna be like, Hey, what's six? Let's work on your math. What's 68 plus 1?
No, I know they
He's
know
like,
that.
I don't know. No, you're grounded.
I did that. Like his baseball team, I was like assistant coach, and I'd be like, listen, either you explain to me why you're all laughing at 69, or you can run and touch the fence, and they all just.
To be fair, they were like, I don't know either.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Dude, I have a distinct memory when I was probably in what grade is he in? 5th? 6th? Okay.
you.
Well, I remember I was like in 3rd. I was in like 3rd or 4th grade. Good job, Dad.
Listen,
So anyway,
I wanted to make sure I didn't want to misspeak.
No, I remember I
I'm a bad parent.
I remember I think I've already said this on the podcast, but when I was in like 3rd grade, because I lived in a condominium, you know.
Is this the one you're jumping on the
No, this is a
story?
difference.
Oh, okay.
That was when I was a teenager. That's even worse. So anyway, but I looked down and there on the playground there was like a condom wrapper. And I just heard condom and they're like, oh, and they're pointing. I'm like, oh, what are we laughing at, guys? I didn't know what the fuck it was, and I was like, probably thinking like, what is that, like Tums or something?
Right.
But like,
Big
but
sweet
they're
tart?
like, I'm like, yeah, that is funny. That thing that we're laughing at, what is it? You know? And they're like, oh, the condom. And I remember hearing condom, and then I'm thinking, I used to live in a condominium. I was like, I used to live in one of those, and they were like, and I was like, well, smoke bomb. You know?
No, actually, that's perfect.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of smoke bombs, I think a lot of the people watching on the YouTube right now are going to want to smoke out their eyes because I have a special treat for you. We're going to actually do a little twist on the Urban Dictionary here. And since we have a crowd here, I think we're going to crowdsource our Urban Dictionary. Now, what I've done is I've potentially created an option here where we get to decide what the definition is. So I'm going to give you a term, and then later on, Jake is going to upload these to Urban Dictionary. You guys ready? All right. So
Is there a probability of being rejected?
100%.
there's 100%.
It's a 100% episode. We're gonna be.
It's a 100% probability of it. All right. So now, and I think we have a ring girl. We got a ring girl here.
Yeah. Wait, hold on.
Yay! Da-na-na-na. Da-da. Woo!
Yeah.
Ha! Show the camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
Urban Dictionary. Yeah, smoke bomb.
That girl's 8 months pregnant.
All right.
How
Okay,
rude
so
of you to assume.
okay, so listeners and audience members mainly, I'm going to let you guys vote on which description you prefer. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 definitions, and I'm going to give you a sentence, and then we'll go with A or B. Okay, so the first word is going to be bury the snatch it. To bury the snatch it.
Bury the snatch it. How
yes.
would you? Can you use it in a sentence?
I'm going to.
Okay.
So here's the definition. Definition, then sentence, definition, then sentence.
Okay.
So number 1, when your girlfriend and the girl you told her not to worry about become friends, they bury the snatch it.
All right.
Here's
I see that.
so now here's in the sentence.
I think it's called double-sided X.
That's called, hey, you're a lot cooler than I initially thought. Let's scissor till they're dull.
Nah.
Okay. Okay. Number 2, for bury the snatch it. Thank you. That's me when I was writing that. I was like, so anyway, number 2, when a despised ex calls you for a booty call. My ex recently called me after a few drinks. I went over and buried the snatch it. Now we've got some closure. So if you think it should be number 1, raise your hand.
I think I'm gonna. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. If you think it should be number 2, raise your hand.
My wife's vote counts as 2.
I think one's got it.
Yeah.
One's got it. All right, so there we go. So Jake, make sure that you upload bury the snatch it to Urban Dictionary. That means when your girlfriend and the girl you told her not to worry about become friends.
All right. Would you say that happens much?
No.
No. Okay. That's gonna be a very.
I think it's more bury the
I have
hatchet in each other's brains.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Like the Moonlight Murders.
I'll say, like, do we want to go right into another just quick catfish game? Is the ring girl ready? Or does she need more time?
I don't think the ring girl's got her catfish sign yet.
Okay.
Costume change.
Yeah, we'll give her more time. So what else we got?
Okay, well, I'll do my another story because it's my
Yeah,
favorite.
yeah.
Okay, so this
Yeah.
is my favorite one because it involves Russia and Putin.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So there was this mom, and she left a note on Putin's parents' grave. She snuck into the cemetery, put a note on their grave that said that her son or take your son with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, take your son with you.
So she went on, like, left a note on the grave.
Because she, like, first of all, she, said he's a killer.
I think I read about
No, a
this.
freak and a killer.
Keep going. Okay.
Okay, he's a freak and a killer.
Sure.
She said freak and a killer?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the most polite graffiti.
Yeah.
I've
I mean, on
ever
top of that,
heard of in
it was
my
a
life.
note, like a
Yeah.
Post-it?
Yes.
Dude, 3M makes that too. They're doing well.
So
like,
what-
she, like, scratch it into
did
the
that-
monument.
So what happened to her?
Because, yeah, that's what you want to know. So it was brazen in the fact that she signed it because,
Why would you? All right.
I was like,
that's
okay,
dumb.
okay, yeah, that's stupid. You should go to Nenzino Island if you do that, right?
Yeah. Can I
No,
fucking go to the gulag immediately?
Yeah.
Like,
Too
or
soon?
fucking Cannibal
No.
Island? You
No,
know?
no, okay, so honestly, like, if you just, like, write the note, because I'm sitting there thinking, did they have a trail cam on that thing?
Right,
Like,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
like, because I know they do that. I was like, who keeps stealing my grandma's balloons? They put the trail cam on. But, like, she's like, Renee Wright,
Yeah.
Janesville, Wisconsin.
Yes, she did.
Das Begania.
So she actually was supposed to be sent to a gulag.
Really?
But,
I mean, that's Russia.
right.
You know.
But then, there was, like, critics who said that was probably too harsh because of her age and everything. Because she's in her 60s. So instead...
Yeah, dude, that's like Russian 60s, like 87 here.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's a hard life.
So instead, she's got home arrest, which means that she has to be with her husband all day. So that's one.
Gulag,
And
please.
two-
Gulag, please.
Is that she's banned from internet for life. But
Well,
aren't
not
all
banned
Russians
from-
banned from the
Yeah,
internet?
not banned from notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. Take away all her paper and pen.
friend, you cannot bring post-it note to any graveyard. From now on.
Now, from now on, they're going to pat people down for post-its.
I think he's getting a little paranoid. Like, if you fart and it sounds like the word democracy, you get, like,
I know.
shot around Putin.
Yeah.
He's getting, like, Stalin level
Give me a
paranoia. Like, can you imagine, like, wasting his time being, like, this elderly woman?
Yeah, yeah.
Left
You mean that's his age?
Yeah, like like a strongly written, strongly
Yeah.
worded letter.
Yes.
Yeah. What type of pen?
Dude.
Sharpie. Arrest her.
I mean, if you
That's
ever
such
want
an aggressive pen.
if you want to ever think about like free speech or whatnot, you could literally like send like a letter with like poop in it probably to your senator.
Sure.
And say, go fuck yourself with this
Talking
turd.
shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But like, I don't. It's just funny that like you can't be like, I don't like your son.
Oh, on the grave?
Yeah, I put that there.
What do you think's going to happen? The ghost's going to come out and be like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess their spirits are supposed to like go to the Kremlin and take him
Sure.
out. I don't
Oh
know.
my God. Go to
Well,
the
they
dead
died.
square.
They died like in the late 90s, so he was just,
Sure. Okay. Well, here's the other thing. Maybe, and I'm not saying, like, listen, maybe don't attack a dictator's mother.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're gonna do it, I mean, like I said, I can't bring up the fact enough that she just like taped a note to it versus like I don't know, traced her dick on it or something.
Maybe he watches that show Death Note. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Like,
I'll Wikipedia
yeah,
later.
okay. So,
that's what I do after every episode.
Dude,
Yeah.
yeah, your husband has said that she's like, you're disgusting for laughing at it. I had to figure out what it was. This is what you guys send to each other?
Yes, I know. It's true.
is that's not a ring girl. That's a
Burger Boy.
that's a man in a bathrobe.
Oh my God.
A bottle of scotch from actually Scotland.
Dude, Putin would send you to the gulag for this.
Hey, she's been listening, you guys. Shit, this is for you.
Oh,
And
thank
you
you.
can tell these two
That's
little-
oddly specific. All right, but let's be honest. We all know who's the likable one up here. It's
like
the
I
one
said.
framed by shit. It's just like- oh, I think we are ready. We're ready for
Are we ready for it?
all right,
Ready for a catfish?
ready for the catfish.
All right.
So can we everybody clap for him?
Na, na, na.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it weird I want to jump in those with you?
Yeah.
Butt to butt, though.
Yeah. Yeah. I never seen an American flag wave that. Listen, I'm
That's what
I'm
Francis
fully
Scott Key was
patriotic.
talking about
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Yeah, Amber waves the grain. it's a cryptic beer belly. No, I love Ryan so much that honestly I'm so indebted to him because he honestly makes that look good. Honestly, like listen, I'm sorry.
Wasn't
honey,
Adam just wearing that a
it's
couple days
over.
ago?
Okay, first of all, I have 2.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, so we're on to a catfish, and,
All right.
and can we listen? The whole reason we had this episode, Renee, can you please tell me what a catfish is?
I did a song for you.
We got to hear it.
Acapella.
Still got to hear it.
Da,
da, da, da, da, da, da, da.
I can't remember the lyrics offhand. It was basically Jake was eternally hopeful about some aliens or something, or the Allens. I'm not sure, but anyways, it just comes down to two lies and a truth.
There it is.
Hey, all right.
I'm like, fuck, she's missing farther than she ever has.
I know it's true.
So Molly and Chuck,
Yeah.
they had a baby.
Yeah. In the beginning, there was nothing. So, anyways, here we go. All right.
All right, so listeners,
along.
yeah, make sure that you let us know. I love it when you guys give feedback. A lot of you guys will message me and let me know, like, oh man, I totally got it, or fuck,
So, and I'm actually stealing one of Adam's tricks. I themed these ones.
You
So if you
themed them,
guess
okay.
the theme, it's an additional lotto ticket. I don't know. So, like, we have an extra. So, we're all gonna split it though. All right. So number 1, sideshow performer hospitalized after choking while regurgitating a pool ball.
How did he get it down?
You know.
I don't think that's possible.
All right. Number 2, missing grandmother's body found in a monster python that swallowed her whole.
2.
I mean, both of these are retractable jaws so far.
All right.
Is it next one Linda Lovelace something?
Number 3.
Are you dropping 70s porn stars? You creep?
Wait.
Whoa. You know who Heather Brooke is?
No.
We all know
Oh,
who
the
Heather
guys
Brooke
know
is.
it. Yeah.
Never heard of her.
Any listener listening with their significant other,
All I
who's
know-
Heather Brooke? He knows.
Yeah.
He knows
All I know
exactly.
is that I'm
It's
surprised.
Santa Claus, Heather Brooke.
I'm just surprised
So, like,
that Heather Brooke
She does
doesn't need
exist.
I'm surprised her nose isn't indented.
yeah. Oh my God.
When your website is ideepthroat.com.
You have to Google that later.
Listen, I'm not going to sit
Okay.
here and pretend
I
I didn't
dare
know what
you.
our website was called.
I've heard from
yeah,
Jake.
Yeah. There's I don't know credit card numbers. I know the website.
Yeah.
All right. So number 3, farmers' life insurance denied life insurance claim from dying during kinky sex.
Wait. Say
But why
that,
does it matter
say
if
that
he's a
one again.
farmer?
Farmers' life insurance.
Bum,
Oh.
ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
I missed that part.
Yeah, farmers' life insurance denies life insurance claim from dying during kinky sex. So what's the theme?
I mean, I was thinking retractable jaws until that, unless depends on how that guy died. Okay, so say the first one again.
Okay, it's a sideshow performer
Oh, the cue
hospitalized
ball.
after
Yeah.
Okay, say the second one.
missing grandmother's body found in monster python that swallowed her whole.
So I'm gonna
It's
tell you
that
right
one.
now, your husband sends me lots of like gross shit. A lot of them are like, this
Did you
person
guys
got cut out of a gator.
You guys already seen this one then?
I haven't,
I
but I'm
have
gonna go
seen
number
All right,
2,
So
and then I'm gonna guess number
Renee
2.
pegged it. She did.
You had us
She
all
pegged
pegged.
it. But did you get the theme?
No, farmers, animals,
Choking.
joking.
Kinky sex. So,
Oh.
there you go.
I get the point.
It was a
I
made
still
up.
don't get
So
it.
anyways, a grandmother was swallowed whole by a 22-foot python in Indonesia. And there's actually a video you can look up where they are cutting her out of this
Dude,
fucking
I've
snake.
seen those
Yeah.
before. I
Yeah,
haven't
me
seen this
too.
one, but
I've seen
that
this
shit.
before, but it was Jennifer Lopez fighting the snake in that movie. So anyways, that was a catfish.
I like how like
yeah.
my thing is I'm like, ugh. Like tonight I had to like I'm like, oh, I gotta go like run back and get some oranges for the drinks. The store's 6 minutes away.
Yeah.
And then other people are like, oh my god, I hope I don't get killed by a fucking python
No,
today.
like
No, it's true.
It's all relative.
no, in
You know,
Indonesia, that's the equivalent.
Some would say mine is harder.
That's the equivalent of getting T-bone at the intersection on the way to getting
Yeah,
oranges.
exactly.
Fucking 22-foot snake sometimes happens. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's Indonesia, man.
Third one this week.
There's bears in Montana.
Fair enough.
We all have our struggles. So congratulations. I think almost everybody got that right. No one got the choking theme. Maybe
No, I just got
experiment a little more in
retractable.
the. You
I got-
knew that the farmers insurance. For what it's worth, I don't know if bump it a bump 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 covers choke sex. But you guys see? Did you guys see the Elmo verdict came back?
Okay, hold on. I have a thing
I was
on
too
it.
busy
Do you-
watching
that- okay,
Daryl Brooks.
I have a thing.
But,
Do you-
okay,
okay.
okay, tell me about
No,
the,
he's got it.
Oh,
Okay.
I
Do
just,
I mean, I can lead off.
go for it.
Okay, so
Hit it.
do you remember? Pretend he didn't say to Elmo. Do you remember the must-have toy craze of 1996?
That's what I thought when I heard this.
Okay, so no, not Furbies. Well, a family was buying a house and needed to have their home inspected.
Okay.
After they hired a gentleman named Kevin Van Louvren, right? I'm saying his name so you guys will Google him so you guys see what a piece of shit he is. To do the home inspection, a nanny cam caught him, and I'm just going to read the quote that the lady said. Unzipping his pants, he began masturbating in our son's closet with this Tickle Me Elmo. Which, I mean, that happens, right? So, and but, like, all I have to say is, like, as I'm reading this, like, I'm thinking, like, I don't want to victim blame here, but have you seen a Tickle Me Elmo move, like, after a couple of drinks?
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
It is.
come on.
Yeah.
It's enticing.
You said he was a home inspector?
he was a home inspector. He was, like, paid to do a job.
Maybe
he
he's
like,
testing the closet.
can this take a cum shot? Yeah, there you go. That's him sauntering away post-cum. You can't see he's glowing.
Listen,
right now.
this
Thank you,
closet
Tony.
is fine. It completely hides whatever I'm into.
Yeah.
I've been in it my whole life.
Now,
So-
I do think that this is pretty funny because the homeowner, she got like a notification on the nanny cam that there was some movement in her kid's bedroom.
Sure.
You know, so she's like, what the fuck's happening? So she's like watching it in horror. So she called the police. The police arrived before the dude even finished. Well, no, he finished. But then before he finished doing the inspection, right?
I was going to say the cops usually take a while.
No, not when you're coming in and Tickle Me Elmo.
Yeah.
So anyway, when the police questioned him, he and these are great quotes. I got to say it. He admitting placing his penis in the Elmo's mouth, in the doll's mouth, but apologized because he said he felt ashamed.
How big is Elmo's mouth?
You can't molest a doll. I'm just like I'm not defending the guy,
Well,
but
I'm
like
not- and the thing is that like. I mean, he wasn't even wearing a penis koozie or whatever you refer to as a condom. You know, like he was just throwing rope everywhere.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, he's a piece
but
of
like,
shit.
and this is what I thought. Because I'm like, what kind of charges happen when you fuck a kid's doll while you're doing a home inspection, right? So here's what he was found guilty for. He's found guilty for aggravated indecent exposure, but he's acquitted on malicious destruction of property.
I don't know. That's the
I'm-
one I think
gotta
he's
say,
more
like,
guilty of.
apparently there was no malice in his heart when he was destroying that property. You know, because like he's gonna. I mean, I don't understand like how he didn't get charged for that one.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
that one's
because
more-
what he's just like, he just gets it, opens the mail. I'm not paying for this dry cleaning. The fuck, you know, like just wipe it off and give it back to the baby. You know, like I don't know. It's just like you turn your like. You know, like you turn that thing. I don't know what the fuck. It's definitely destroyed. It's not like you're gonna clean it off and then like it's gonna be a Tickle Me Smellmo. You know what I mean? It's like. I just want to make that joke. Thanks, guys. thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
I think I looked
Garage
up.
sale.
I think I looked up.
Lightly came on.
I looked up a different story here. So this wasn't about.
Somebody else fucked a Tickle Me Elmo.
No, this was about the guy on Sesame Street.
Elmo.
The guy that puppeteered Elmo was accused of sexually
No.
molesting
No.
children.
Okay, this
And
is
he was
art.
acquitted- he was
this
ac-
is art represent.
So it's just like this two stories cross. Because
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you were talking about this, and I'm like, I never heard of this, and I looked it up. The guy who was Elmo, you know, and
Is
I'm
he a
like,
home inspector?
I'm like surprised. I don't know. I'm sitting here. I was waiting for you to tie it in, but
Tell
I'm,
me someone go
I thought
fuck
he was gonna
himself.
tie it in, but I'm just like, here's the thing. It's like you're surprised the guy that sticks his arm inside of something roughly the size of a child is.
Are you saying that Sesame Street money doesn't pay?
Well, but the thing was, he was acquitted from statute of limitations, which is the worst way to get acquitted.
Well, no, I know that. I mean, like, what is going on behind the scenes at these puppet places? I know that, like, the guy who took over Jim Henson's, like,
Yes.
Kermit the Frog here.
Yeah.
You know, like, that guy, he got fired because he was bullying people.
Yeah.
Like, Kermit the Frog's voice is bullying people. Like,
That's Oscar the Grouch's job.
That's the thing. I want to say, like with Oscar the Grouch, no charges against him. He let us know who he was the whole time.
yeah.
Like
it's
him and
Louis
the-
C.K.
Him and that autistic vampire, they've never hurt anybody. Big Bird just hasn't been caught.
that we know of.
Okay.
Well, no, I gotta say, like, as I'm sitting there, because I want to touch back on this, because, like, I don't know what I would do. I mean, I'm not a parent, but if I was a parent if I caught somebody beating off with my kids, like jacking off with my kids' like toys, I'd be like, well, looks like you picked what I'm gonna beat you to death with.
Dude,
you know,
that-
should have beat off on a baseball bat because it's gonna take a while.
That's gonna be a fucking let me breathe, Elmo. Or just fucking wall him up in the closet. Be like, we don't have a closet.
Just like a cask of Amontillado, like Edgar Allan Poe.
Fucking, that's a telltale molester.
Well, at the end, you could just hear Elmo going, hee hee hee.
Yeah. That's a sound of comfort. Go to sleep to that.
Yeah. He's like,
He's laughing at his trapped soul.
Yeah, you could have blocked me back with more batteries. I'm lonely. And I don't want to be like a beat off hipster here, but it's like, what's wrong with just using your hand? Why do you gotta use a kid's toy? That's
true.
The calluses.
Hold on, Renee. What do you think of that? I agree.
The calluses.
I
No,
agree with
hold
that.
on. Hold on.
Those calluses are a two-way street.
I'm talking to the men here because ladies need something with diesel. Okay, let's be honest. Okay, like
Fucking, they need a ground.
honestly,
a ground in the plug.
who here would even do a sex toy? Be honest, guys.
I'm just looking at you, king of the boofer.
King of the boofer. You would?
What do you got?
Well, no.
Because I'm glad that our ring girl said something about that because I have something for him.
Hold on. This reaction. This is why like women can have every animal under the sun. In Wisconsin, like the rabbit. I'm sure in Wisconsin they have like a badger. You know, like that thing probably requires a ground in the plug. But I just gotta say the only commonly known like male sex toy, it has to have like a Clark Kent day job. It's like no, that's a flashlight.
This says the farm girl. I hate that it says presents cheap thrills.
Why is it a farm girl?
Well, because it's the farmer's daughter. Maybe I don't know.
Dude, I regret this. You're welcome from episode 24 when I gave it to you.
Why can't that be?
Please pass this back to our ring girl.
This is entitled to you.
Dude, why can't that be the law student? Why does it got to be the farm girl? Yeah. Dude, I swear.
Tell your girlfriend.
Wait, I thought it was Spider-Man back there for a second. Yeah, so send it this way.
Sorry, Lindsay.
I'll hang out. Yeah, there you go. Pass it around.
Like show and tell.
Yeah, show and smell.
show and smell.
Yuck.
Now you
side by side later.
there'll be nightmares.
What else? I don't know. You see that? I saw you had a fear you wanted to bring up.
I did.
All right, I'm excited for this because you've been doing fears lately.
Yeah.
So I'm a little scared though. What's the
I
fear
feel
of
like
fears?
I haven't done a fear in a while.
It's Halloween. You know, just passed. Armistice Day is coming, I hear.
Okay.
I like how you don't want your fingerprints on the box. Dude, it's not getting dusted. I mean,
Why is there tape
it's
on it?
leaking too, but we're not.
Listen, she's lonely, okay? That farmer's daughter is starved.
Use cock sleeve thing.
It's a penile koozie.
Yeah. Careful, that farmer's daughter is a hog.
Okay, so it's been a while since I've done a fear.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have a fear. And it's tokophobia.
Like you're afraid of smoking weed.
That's my first thought was like token something.
Oh, you hate Lord of the Rings?
No, that's Tolkien phobia.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
All right.
and there's no black people in that.
Okay. Oh.
No, I'm saying it's fucked up. There's no black people in it.
There isn't a new one.
Yeah,
That's
good.
why the internet's all mad at it.
No, I'm saying like, isn't that weird though? That there was that's like what's his name that did Edward Scissorhands?
No. Dig ups. Oh, you're going into
Johnny Depp?
Johnny
Depp, Tim
Burton.
Tim Burton.
Yeah, do I'm saying like there's like no.
Should we take another shot at Tim Burton here? Tim
We
Burton.
take a shot at
Tim
him because
Burton
it's
should
like
be canceled because he knows better than we know that the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Charlie was black.
yeah, but
100% Charlie
he
was black.
decided to not have it.
And it's a better story. In 2010.
I can't tell if this is a fake thing or not, but I remember I remember coming across something that he said it didn't fit his aesthetic.
That's exactly
Is that
what he
real?
said. Yeah, but the author.
Because I was like,
He likes you to be
that's
so white you're undead, basically.
so what it is like the author. Forgive me, I don't remember who wrote it.
did he do White Girls?
What was it? Ron Paul. Ron Dahl. Yeah, excellent author. But he said that was like his one regret was that he let the publishing company convince him to make Charlie white. And I just think Tim Burton had the opportunity to rectify that, and he's like, white makes more sense. Fits my aesthetic.
Yeah, it's so weird. So anyway, going back to Tolkien phobia
No,
is where there's-
tocophobia.
Yeah.
Okay, so you ready?
Yeah.
It's the fear of stubbing your toe. The fear of pregnancy.
Oh, tocophobia. Okay.
Oh, these are questions? Or
Or
are they
And
both?
one of these are the answer.
Oh, okay.
Two truths and a lie.
I'm like, how is stubbing your toe while someone's pregnant? a fear?
Tocophobia.
I didn't know you were giving me options. I
Okay.
thought you were
Or
saying.
fear of dying from smoke inhalation.
Smoking. So we've got fear of stubbing your toe, fear of what?
Pregnancy.
Fear of pregnancy, or fear of
I'm gonna go with fear of
Smoke-
stubbing your
dying of
toe
smoke
because like
inhalation.
anyone that has a coffee table knows.
tocophobia.
Like-
Dude, I have a real fucking story, and cut this if you want. But I remember like I broke my. This is kids don't understand nowadays what it's like. They're like, commercial break, and they go run to the bathroom. I legit broke my fucking pinky toe on a table, like running back to catch The Simpsons during a bathroom break.
This is your uphill both ways
Yeah.
in the snow to school.
yeah. You have no idea what it was like. You know, but no. So we got
That's my guess. Is
breaking your toe.
Yeah.
We have
Pregnancy.
fear of pregnancy,
And fear of dying of smoke inhalation.
fear of dying of
I
smoking.
think it'd be called pull-outophobia.
Okay, so I'm going smoke because I'm going toke
Okay.
and smoke, right? Tocophobia.
Fear of a toe. And actually, I can say we got 3, 2,
Okay,
and
yeah.
2 in the
We got
audience. Another
3,
2.
2, 1.
Pregnancy fears.
We're all over the.
Okay. I will say my sister. Maybe I'm channeling my sister, but she
broke her toe while getting pregnant.
What
and
happened
smoking?
was her daughter dropped a toothpick in the carpet and she buried it in her foot. She actually had to have a surgeon. And I was like, how the fuck does this happen? She sent me a picture. I'm like, you gotta buy shittier toothpicks. This thing was like made on a lathe. So
I started off as a log.
yeah. So maybe that's my guess.
Okay.
Is,
It's actually the fear of pregnancy.
Oh.
well,
So I'm gonna
guess
say
I'm
this.
tocophobic or
Hold on
whatever.
a sec. So like most fears, after a few drinks, you know, it's not as scary.
Yeah.
Just cream pieing when you're drunk.
Just regret it later.
The fear of like birth, or the fear of like
Like,
pregnancy.
have you
So,
never been feeling?
Let me ask you this: what is the fear of spending $49.99 at CVS the next morning?
Yeah.
That doesn't work if you're.
Some of you are getting it.
It
Maybe it's
doesn't work if you're already ovulating, though. Just so you know.
Oh, thanks, there, Dr. Quinn, medicine woman.
I don't want to bury you here, but is it like more like the fear of watching someone shit on a table?
That's Cleveland steamer phobia.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Clevophobia.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so
I don't know.
do you want to go into an Urban Dictionary? Okay,
course
let's
I do.
do. I've got
Yeah,
one
okay,
more.
sure,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, I've got 2 more. So I'm gonna pepper this one in, and then the next one. All right, guys. Now, again, this one doesn't have a sentence for examples because I feel like it writes itself. Okay. So now we're gonna vote, and then again, Jake is going to upload these onto Urban Dictionary, and then hopefully they don't get.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, he'll do
I'll
his
go
best.
undercover as an idiot.
Yeah. Okay, so the next one for Urban Dictionary. Okay, now if you want 1, vote. Want 2, vote. Now, the the phrase is "minute to win it."
Okay.
Number 1, when you're on Pornhub and you hear the garage door opening.
That's my vote. 100%. You hit the gas. All of a sudden, like 60 frame rates per. That don't matter. You know, it's like I don't need 4K.
Or 4K. Yeah.
You know, all of a sudden the filters. Fuck it.
Yeah, if I don't see acne scars, I can't get off. Okay, so, or number 2, when you're on Pornhub and your phone battery's at 1%.
Oh.
Minute to win it.
Also, hit the gas.
It's weird. You get way less selective. You're like, close tab, close tab, close tab.
Yeah. You're like
Then it dies while you're
you're like
busy closing the
Bluetooth
tabs.
off.
Yeah, it's to the car. Yeah. Just pulling up. Oh, no.
I think this could honestly be like sentence 1, sentence 2.
Yeah, they are kind of like related. I'm sorry.
What is that, like
there's
verb, noun?
Honestly, we could probably just zhuzh it into one big one. But
Sure.
okay, so number 1, how many number 1s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
Okay. No. You don't need to take.
So this is with the garage door opening. Number 2. Do both?
I
You
think-
zhuzh both?
I tried.
Okay, we'll do both.
I had a strong reaction to the first one and a strong reaction to the second one. So like,
You can tell that Jake can hear Lindsay opening the garage door. If you can, like I'm just saying, like
our
Jake-
garage
Jake
door
is
doesn't open.
just keys jingling,
Yeah, it's more like the
like
dog.
Ace Ventura.
No, it's like
Yes, Satan?
When you hear dogs run to the door, you're like, oh shit.
Come to be drunken friends.
The dogs are like, save us.
They are my tsunami cows.
All right, hey, you know what? Honestly, I feel like this. I'm gonna take the reins here. I'm gonna go right into the next one.
Okay.
Okay, so the Pope, and I apologize to any Catholics here. The Pope urges priests and nuns to delete porn off their phones.
This is an Urban Dictionary.
No.
Oh, okay.
This is a real story, but it's related. So I'm gonna shoehorn right
Oh,
into
dude, it had to be a dark day when they realized there was a browser history.
it. Well, hold on. No.
Dude, could you imagine being the Vatican's IT guy? Just, oh,
Oh,
brothers.
little boy, delete. Okay, so now
Jesus
the
Christ.
Pope's
We need a bigger firewall.
So the Pope said, and I quote, "It weakens the priestly heart." And it made me immediately think. I remember, like, we have a friend who's a coroner who gets tattooed by you,
Yeah.
and she said that a lot of times, and I hope I'm not making you guys second guess Grandpa's death here,
Yeah.
but when guys in their 70s and 80s die of heart attacks, a lot of times they were beating off.
Listen, you're stepping right out of the clouds into the clouds.
Yeah.
The cloud into
Yeah.
the clouds.
Yeah, this with the was it Mallrats? Well, did he come or what?
Yeah. Dude, I imagine like the IT guy was like, he's handing out Hail Marys. Just like 50.
All right,
Hail
so
Marys. I saw what you did.
Now, the Pope, he did offer some advice to the clergy struggling with pornography use. Right? He said, "Please delete because," and I quote, "Dear brothers, pay attention to this." And it sounds like he's singling males out here. Okay, and I don't know.
You don't say.
No, I'm saying, like, are there male nuns? This isn't a joke.
He's
I'm
not
being serious.
dealing with
monks.
none of that.
Monks? I suppose monks are. Fuck. Okay, so, well, there you go.
Sure.
So anyway, he says, if you delete from your mobile phone, or if you delete this from your mobile phone,
They have
delete
mobile phones?
it. See, and he said, so you don't have temptation in your hand.
Well, yeah, you
And
said
I
it.
laughed a lot with that. Because which hand? You know?
No, I just imagine, like, what's that? The white smoke when they burn from the chimney. That's just the browser history. We've chosen a new one.
So anyway, so the Pope says that now he did say that he is one time when he was a bishop he received a free mobile phone, and this is how I know it was a long time ago because he said mobile phone instead of cell, and so he said one time the Pope when he was a bishop received a mobile phone for free, and he used it once to make a single call to his sister, but then didn't like it and immediately returned it. And all I can think of is like, was he like, "What are you doing, stepsister?"
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? Like, oh my god! It's like things take over.
That's horrific.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I hate
Yeah,
every
these things
ounce
are
of-
evil.
I hate the idea of, like, the Pope calling a meeting being like, I found out about browser histories. And everybody was, oh.
I'd like to think that like the Pope is the last person with a pager, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and honestly,
no,
Pope's
you can't have, like, an many partry feely and then you hear,
yeah. Well, no, it's like and you know, younger listeners, if you don't know what a pager is, this is how your mom and dad got drugs, right? Late at night.
That's true.
Or like a booty call. Because, I mean, you couldn't, like, with pagers, I'm old enough to remember pagers. You could have sent an eggplant emoji with it.
No.
You had to send, like, 8008135.
You sent the phone number. You sent the phone
And the
number,
image-
you called it, and they were like, we've been trying to reach you about your car's
Hold
warranty.
on.
And you're like, motherfucker.
Hold on. I want you to know, what is 8008135?
Boobless.
Boobies!
Oh, boobies.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
No one wants boobless. It's boobies.
No.
Hey, boobless, come on over.
For what it's worth, that
You
cell phone,
bitch.
that cell phone number in Janesville is taken. I checked.
Yeah. So now I do want to say, when I was looking this up, this is really funny to me because it said in 2020 the Vatican said that they would look into how the Pope's official Instagram account appeared to have liked a Brazilian model's photo. This is real.
That's fine. He can like a Brazilian model's photo.
It's probably because he has two phones. and he
In
got the
an
wrong phone.
incident that she equipped with saying that this is how you get into heaven. You know? But now the Pope's Instagram account, I should, in his defense, and I will say, out of all the popes, he seems to be kind of like the most with it, coolest pope. I mean, he's still not hammering he's still not like chopping block like the pedophiles.
The last
like
guy
he could.
quit because he read too much in the basement.
Yeah, fair enough. But now the Pope's Instagram file or account rather is managed by a team under the surname
I hate that
Franciscus,
sentence.
but it has 8.9 million followers. So they all saw that him like this Brazilian like swimsuit model. Like, hell yeah, I like it too.
Yeah, he gave her some consideration. Whatever that term's called.
So anyway, that's the end
We
of it.
must
So,
all like the model.
So all the listeners that are priests and popes, please delete porn.
I'm sure this is their favorite podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of the other thing. We're like, listen, we can talk shit on the Pope and the
And the
bishops
Amish.
and the Amish, like, all you want. They never respond to comments. No,
Although you had that Virgin Mary one that got like the most likes I think that we've ever had.
yeah, I did. Like, I had created a piece of artwork where I basically had just taken like one
Oh,
of the
that's
paintings.
one where people are freaking out about it.
One of the paintings of the Virgin holding, some baby that was supposed to be Jesus.
But with like the birth
Yeah.
control.
It's the Puerto Rican birth control.
Puerto Rican birth, my wife's birth control.
Yeah. Hey, TJ's right here, man.
Oh, yeah.
He's Puerto Rican too, man.
Yeah, and just like sharing that picture, a lot of people just came and said amen on the comments. Amen. I'm like, is this a thing they have to do?
Like you didn't know.
Yeah.
Before we go into it, I want to give an amen to a few of the donations here, and I am like blown away, and I really appreciate all the support. And honestly, I'm gonna just list off a few here. So the first one, this is from Marcia, who could not be here because she's in Colorado. She got us Breckenridge whiskey, which if you can't tell, I've had too much of it already. But it is like fantastic whiskey. She gave it to us a while ago. She sent it, and I have a note in here that says, "Do not open to the 100th episode," per her request.
Sure.
Okay. The next one, Tony got us the Boondock Saints whiskey. Look at this one. This comes with a free like punch magnet necklace here that you get to wear if you're the Pope. I guess I don't know, and shepherds we shall be. Yeah. So, but this is the Boondock Saints one, and he said they're coming out with another one that comes with a rifle round. Yeah. So I guess pick your poison, but this one's awesome too. So thank you very much, Tony. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then the last one is going to be from Nick and Kaylee, and this is 100 proof because it's the 100th episode. And he wants to hear me slur more. So this is why it's not opened yet. So we're going to save that for the one chip challenge coming up here. So
I actually kind of completely forgot that I have to eat that Pacquiao chip. And for listeners, I don't know if that's how you say the top part of it, but the skull promises.
Isn't that the like Filipino boxer president?
Oh yeah.
Pacquiao.
Yeah. So we've been
being serious. Like, isn't that
Are
his
you
name?
manly enough to eat the Pacquiao?
Oh,
what the fuck? Yeah, I know. Okay.
Hey,
Once in a while.
She's coming out of her cage and she's doing just fine.
I'm gonna edit that out. You can't look that clever.
Okay,
Anyways,
hold on.
manny enough
Hey,
to
are
eat
you
that
guys manny enough?
All right. So anyways, I forgot that.
Yeah, so listeners, pay attention for the next. You're probably gonna want to watch it on YouTube.
I'm like a scared quarter at the library on that thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna prolong this episode. I don't want to do this.
Can I be really gross for a second?
No.
I said. All right, never mind.
Of course you
I'm
can.
I'm joking. Yeah. No, I sat there and I was like, I was like brushing. I was brushing my teeth and I was brushing my tongue.
Ew.
And I'm like knocking the barnacles off, and I'm like, oh man. I should have left those on for that chip. I'm not kidding. My first thought was like, it took away my first layer of protection.
Dude, I want to take Gwyneth Paltrow's pussy wax and just coat my mouth with it.
That is a 90s Simpsons reference, guys. If you get into that, find your soulmate, Homer.
Exactly. So I wanted to do a quick drawing here. We had our audience enter. And
actually, you have Lindsay and you.
Say for listeners that know, my lovely wife Lindsay and I, we invented a board game a couple of years ago, and the game is called Doodle Mash. And honestly,
I've heard the commercials.
It is the best game that ever existed. I don't give a fuck. But the problem is
he's got quite the monopoly on.
Listen, the board game industry is very difficult to break into, and they are enamored with the idea of making some kind of shit-based game for your kid to play that involves either flush the potty and the shit flies out. But here's the thing. That kid doesn't learn to unclog the toilet because of the game. I could see some kind of, like, use in that. It is mostly about don't step in the shit, some kind of shit-based
you
game.
can draw every one of those animals pooping, though. That's
exactly.
the thing.
So if you're tired of hiding games like Pie in the Face, because it's fun until you have to clean it. And then it's called sticky apparatus.
Are we talking about this pocket pussy or your game?
Exactly. So, if anything, we have plenty of doodle mashes. And listen, I don't want to make outlandish claims, but this game will make your kid a genius.
Hold on, should I be like this product will not make your kid a genius?
No. Like,
something anal leakage.
Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that guy. If you're listening to us, you're already a genius. You want your kid to be a genius? Buy our game. So I thought I'd throw it out there. But we have a drawing.
Since the audience is filled with Patreon members, that it is the smaller one.
The smaller one?
Since
Okay.
the audience is filled with Patreon members, and thank you very much for donating to the Patreon.
Yep.
To give back to you, we've decided to do a drawing, and we're going to be giving away two Doodle Mash games here to the live audience tonight.
Okay. All right. So I have one name, and I have two names.
Adam Riley.
Isn't it weird that they are both Lindsay Bussey? No.
We're selling them. We're not giving them away.
I'm married to Patty and Aunt Selma. All right. So the real winners are
Leave it to the
Tony,
big doofus.
our fact checker, which is fantastic. Yeah, exactly. And our other winner is our lovely dry erase board girl.
Are you kidding me?
No, yeah, of course.
Ryan,
you won. Hey, all right. Your kids will be geniuses.
So this is great because he's been prepped, like waiting for the next Urban Dictionary. That was like fantastic timing. So hey, thank you guys very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for donating to Patreon.
Yeah,
and
again, I was just talking some stuff before. It will make your kids geniuses, but the problem is, genius children are problematic. So if you want dumb kids, don't buy our game. I'm really good at advertising. So, anyways.
He's the marketing
I
manager.
am.
Okay.
I'm also modest.
I think Ryan needs a marketing.
Yeah, wow.
Genius.
I like that.
Get it?
Okay, so
What's a merkin?
I don't want to talk about that.
What? Stop a Google merkin, everyone.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
wait. Hey, Alexa, Google merkin.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so I have a story about there's been a lot of climate change protesters.
Oh, I've
and
seen
it's like, the anti-oil in UK, and they put
Yeah.
like the tomato soup on the Van Gogh.
Oh, yeah.
As if Van Gogh didn't have enough troubles. So tomato soup on there.
Too soon?
It is too soon.
Do you know what Van Gogh's last words were?
I love tomatoes.
Close. He shot himself in the chest, and his last words were, I think something like this pain. Hold on, Tony. But I think it's the sadness never ends.
Back
Anyway.
to my protesters.
Okay, so
I think from a word standpoint, it is
Hold on.
funny to me. That
he said, the sadness will last forever. That was close.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
thanks,
what
guys.
is he going to sing a My Chemical Romance? I will say it is a bit funny to me to protest oil for a guy named Van Gogh.
Okay, because of Vans and Goes.
Exactly. Yeah.
So in the same vein,
I didn't put that together.
they started gluing their hands to the frames of the artwork. Yeah, so then they decided to take it up a notch, and they went into the Autostadt VW Museum,
Okay.
and they
Oh,
went to the Porsche room,
I think I did read about this. Keep going.
and they glued their hands to the ground, which
Okay.
was all well and good until
Yeah.
someone had to go to the bathroom. That's like always,
Yeah.
because you can't.
Well, that's actually like.
I mean, you could just go.
Well,
I've
here's-
seen
I mean,
Dumb and
it-
Dumber.
Here's the thing: is like if I was in charge of that automotive factory, I would be like, I'm just gonna wait for you to be a sex offender.
That's what they said, weren't they?
Just like
Or no.
saunter a naked child
Yeah,
in front of
I
him.
feel
Ah,
like
you
they
looked.
did
You're going to jail, bud.
that's a lewd act.
So they were angry because they didn't even bring a bowl or anything.
A bowl to piss in?
Yes, a bowl.
If I'm an activist gluing my hand to something, I'm just gonna go on my pants.
Yeah,
you just gotta do
listen,
like a
that's
push
no.
up and then put the bowl under there.
No,
and
man,
then-
I'm gonna piss my pants.
Yeah, be like,
Bro.
listen, that's
I'm
no
not a
s-
janitor.
That's no skin off my hands.
Skin off your sack.
It does seem like a weird form of like I'm rubber, you're glue. Blah
Yeah.
blah blah.
It smells like rubber in
Yeah.
here. Okay, so
Yeah.
anyways,
Yeah.
they decided to not call the police. They had a better idea, which was just turn the lights off and go home at the end of the day.
And actually, this was brilliant. I like.
Bye.
I
I'm
love,
insane.
I love this because I read this, and what
I know
stuck
that
out to
because
me,
of Sound of Music.
like what stuck out to me is they're like, listen, we recognize the right to protest. Bye.
Yeah.
They just-
You're right and you're left.
yeah.
So
Glue to the ground.
then they afterwards were complaining because now their hands are sore and
Oh my god.
they didn't bring them any food. They couldn't order takeout food. There's all these things that were going on.
There's no Uber Eats.
Listen,
No Uber Eats.
it's a moment when a
Is it Uber a German
activist
word?
has to confront ordering a car to bring you food, but don't use oil.
Yeah.
A rickshaw.
Yeah, but I mean,
Which is
what
very
are those
common in
tires
Germany.
made out of?
But I will say
God damn it.
it is interesting. Like, and I'm not siding with the protesters, but I am saying it is kind of an effective form of protesting because here's the thing: we are talking about it, and so I wonder if this will be treated like streakers in sporting events in the future, where they just like won't show it.
Hold on. You don't have to be at a sporting event to streak. Hold on, Ryan. You better not be dressed by now. Hell yeah!
You can just clap twice.
Yeah.
Whoa, he's down.
Did he fall?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he fell. America. He's okay. That's okay. He hit a French door, which ties into the patriotic underwear.
Hey, Statue of Liberty is French,
Yeah.
man. All right.
Okay, so what they're saying is these protesters are now bringing they're bringing.
Did he really fall?
Yes. Should you call a medic or something? Okay.
He's good.
Dude, he felt like someone pulled out his plug in the Matrix. Anything to say to switch, say it now.
Yeah, not like this. Not like this.
Felt like he was buffering.
Okay.
He felt like Peter Griffin, I'm assuming. Like
Took a header, I guess you could say.
I don't want to eat this chip.
Okay, so they're now going to be possibly bringing backpacks of food and maybe
for
kitty litter,
activists?
I guess.
Right. Oh, I like the cat litter.
Why not diapers?
No, like to
I
me,
guess it depends.
to me, this is like a diet. It's
Hey, low-hanging fruit is my orchard. Go
Listen.
fuck yourselves.
this to me feels like a diet version. Like the only form of protest I've ever respected was that Rage Against the Machine album cover, to where it's just like dump gas on yourself.
Oh, the monk?
Yeah, to where
Oh
like,
my
listen,
God, that's
you don't
gnarly.
like something, you're gonna throw the detritus
Oh,
of your
man.
burnt corpse upon.
I will say that guy,
altar.
that's fucking crazy because he was just
Yeah,
stoic.
this feels like their wussy version of that. Where I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
like,
glue my
I
hand to the
gotta go
ground.
potty.
Let me know when you're really protesting.
And my tummy hurts.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
Monk's like, I'm
you're
literally
supposed to bring
on
me
fire.
sandwiches.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
dude, you glue yourself to a fucking Autobahn.
This girl is on
Like-
fire.
This boy.
I can't believe you felt like that. Like, I have a hard time describing
Okay, we
how
went-
hilarious that was.
Was it on? I hope it was on camera.
No, it was.
It wasn't.
Damn it.
It's
Hold on.
outside.
I'm see if I can simulate it.
That's a chip I want, by the way, because
No, I
it's
want that
broken
chip.
up.
I want to eat the crumbs.
Yeah.
I just want a
I'm
funnel.
gonna jelly belly this thing. I'm just gonna swallow it.
But it's probably wrapped in bubble paper.
Listen, I'm
so-
Oh no!
Treat it like a prom date. I'm just gonna swallow it because it's easier.
Ah!
Buddy, you're like 58 minutes into this. You agree with us at this point.
Are you done?
Yeah.
All right. So
done.
I have something for you, for the ladies and the gentlemen in the crowd. Here's a fun fact for all of you. This is by taking the underarm sweat from a man and putting it on on a woman's lip can improve her mood and regulate her menstrual cycle.
Look out.
Now, this article that I came across, it did not say the top or bottom or left or right.
This is not.
Some of
there's
you are
no way,
getting
There's
that.
no way this can be scientific.
It's
Which
yeah.
lip, right?
This
Yeah,
is,
so it's like a pheromone thing, I'm assuming.
this is one guy with a chick with a good sense of humor.
They're like, we did
That's all
a
this is.
No,
we have an intensive
and I
one-day
know-
study.
I know that it's like rude or uncouth to ask a woman, like, you know, if she's pregnant or on her period, if she's acting up, right?
I would never
Okay,
ask that.
yeah.
Like, I'm
So-
just like-
So, guys,
so never.
no, guys, don't do anything. Don't.
So what
do
are we supposed to ask you when you're acting up?
Dude,
What
you
does
could be
that
pushing
No,
out
guys can be on PMS is pretending to be a macho stud.
Yeah.
PMS.
Like, dude, you could be pushing a kid out. I won't bring it up.
No, but guys, if you know your lady friend, if she's acting like she's just fucking give her a little swipe. You know what I mean? Just be a gentleman about it.
Left?
Yeah. No, I mean you could use it right.
All right.
I believe in equal rights and lefts. You know, when it comes to armpit sweat.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right. How do you feel about that?
I hated it.
Mrs. Right.
So just wipe some sweat on their mouth.
Oh wait, that reminds me what I was going to say about the protesters.
They had.
I had a way
cycles?
better idea.
Sure.
Instead of just shutting up the light and leaving, they could just be like, "Well, we're all going to be here for a while," so they could like feed chili or something to people, and then just
Oh my
have.
God! The janitor's like, no.
Oh,
Like
I
they'd
see
be like they would just rip their own hands off.
But that's Germany. They're used to that.
Yeah, dude. I remember one time Jake and we went to New York.
I knew you were going to talk about this.
Okay, so we went to New York.
This was their fault.
And our friend, actually Marcia's sister, took us to this authentic German restaurant.
After 2 days of drinking.
Yeah, Marcia's sister gave us all this like German food, and then was upset that we were like human whoopee cushions.
We were
like,
she was mad when we gave it back.
Yeah, it's like it's better to give than receive anyway.
She
So
abandoned us in New York City. We had to find our way home.
I've got a great would you rather.
Yes, please.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Get us out of that German factory.
that fart factory. Okay, so would you rather, and listeners and audience members, please play along.
Yep.
I'm sorry, this isn't really fair to the females.
It never is. I'm just gonna go on.
No, it's like it's easy pickings for you guys.
For what it's worth, I agree with you.
for the okay, so for the either straight males or the lesbian females, Jay can't play. So, would you rather sit on a cake and eat a dick, or sit on a dick and eat a cake?
You answer first.
Well, I think mine would be obvious.
What kind of cake?
Boston cream pie.
Hold on, no. So, red velvet. Jake likes red velvet.
Zebra cake.
What do you mean by eat a dick?
Sit with
Like
it in your mouth.
Dahmer?
Like
I am from Wisconsin.
Dictaphone.
I guess that's honestly just sit within your mouth like a stogie. I guess I don't know.
Like a Monica.
I think I'm gonna eat that cake. I'm just saying. I don't think.
By the way, Jake liked red velvet, so that in that story,
You're not really telling me what kind of dick I'm sitting on. Maybe he's
A
not into
big
me.
one.
It's just gonna be a flaccid dick
It's super
because
veiny.
it's just a fat dude eating a cake on him. I'd be like, you know what?
You want some?
Yeah.
No, I'll be honest with
I
you.
handed me German chocolate.
I didn't come up with that would you rather, but it did remind me. I came across it did remind me of that one thing. It was like basically it said this one reminded me of the it is better to come in the sink than to sink in the cum.
Oh. 100%. Yeah. I'm on that side.
Of
Would
course,
you rather?
there's always going to be a listener who's like, I beg to differ.
It's true.
For what it's worth, that vaguely reminds me. It was something like, "Do you pee in the shower?" And I remember the best response I ever heard to
absolutely.
that was, "I unzipped to pee in the shower." It reminded me of my son when he hit like 5 years old. He's going out back. I'm like, "Hey, where are you going?" He's like, "I'm going to the bathroom." I'm like, "Come on, man. We got neighbors."
I walked past 2 bathrooms to pee outside with the dogs.
Yeah,
And that's a real story. Actually, when I say go, all right, boys, ready to go pee?
Yeah.
And they're like, ugh.
Dude, one of my proudest moments, I was walking to the car to go to work, and I walked past El Quino. And I'm like, Simpsons and he peed it right in
And
the snow.
graffiti. That's great. All right, so
That's excellent control.
so I've got another news story for you.
I have 1,000 more because I don't want to
Okay,
eat this
no,
chip.
you go,
I don't want to
you
eat
go.
this chip. I
No,
don't have
you
more.
go.
Do you have the one about the janitor? I saw that we were talking about it.
Okay, hold on.
Do you have
So I do. I'll go right into it.
Okay,
Hold
sorry
on.
if it was a surprise, but this one was.
Okay, so a woman began noticing a foul smell in the employee water dispenser. She decided to only drink bottled water that she brought from her home.
Yeah.
Later, she started noticing that her bottled water was smelling and tasting weird. She set up a hidden camera in her bathroom. In her office. Worst case scenario.
It had Elmo Coovey.
She had COVID. I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
That's an old joke.
No.
Doesn't
Yeah.
track anymore.
That's a 2020 joke, guys.
Nobody cares about that joke anymore.
Yeah. That's not real. So anyway, she decided to set up the hidden camera in her office, and she said, I'm just gonna actually quote her. Okay, she noticed that the janitor came in and I quote, pulls out his penis and puts his penis in the bottle and basically rinses his penis in the water. That's 3 times she said penis in one sentence.
Yep.
And it's like, I was just imagining like how I would do that. For one, I don't want to brag, but you give me one of those little ones, I need the bigger mouth one, right? Okay, I need at least one of these.
You know,
right?
like a
Zoom in.
like a Desante top or something.
So,
like that. We got
like
the cap.
But like I'm sitting there thinking like, is it one like all I could think of is when she said rinses, like basically it was like one of those eye washers.
Yeah.
Like like that's all I could think of.
Well, honestly, when I read that, because I looked it up. I'm not above looking, because Adam told me about this. I'm like, I looked it up. And you know when you have a voice in your head that's not you, but it is you, but that voice said, clean floors, it said, clean floors, dirty dick. Yeah. Because
Would she prefer?
No, it's just, that's what he does. That's like, like clean the floor.
Yeah. Just like, oh man, I'm sweating.
It also said like the cops, when they arrested him, it said he was like, I had malicious intent. It was the first time I ever heard anyone.
I want to talk about this a little bit more.
I just like the feel of cool water.
Now,
Right? Yeah.
dude, do you know what cold water does to a penis?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does it make you
But there's
brag?
weirdos out there. There's weird.
Listen,
Everyone. There's
Cold
someone who likes
water,
everything.
you can fit inside the
Just
Desante.
waterboarding
Yeah.
in your penis?
Yeah, if you want to.
So anyway,
top.
so
I don't know what psycho
now-
leaves your water there and drinks it the next day. That's like, I'm not critiquing her water intake ability.
I mean, it was a private office. It wasn't like a cubicle.
Yeah, but if I have a cup of water, I'm like, I'll finish that tomorrow. I'm gonna get new water.
Fair enough. But now, if you think this wasn't bad
I'm
enough,
not blaming the victim here.
turns out she contracted an STD from the situation. Yeah.
That's assault.
I mean,
Yeah.
how embarrassing. Imagine you're just a working class person, right? And following the ways of the
Working
road.
class people don't have private
Okay.
offices.
Following the ways of the road, just using piss jugs.
What office was this?
And then some piss drinker outs you for having an STD in the office.
What was the STD?
I'm just I just want to make a Trailer
Oh.
Park Boys joke
Listen,
for Nick in the
It was
office.
probably pretty horrific for her. I imagine she has PTSD from this.
No, anyway, so, but jokes on all of you. I actually cock swab all of my glasses at my house. So welcome to the party,
100th
guys.
I brought my own.
Yeah,
I brought
hey,
my own.
welcome to the Valtrex party, guys. You're laughing though, but seriously,
We don't even have real cameras. This is
Yeah.
more of like a,
No.
you guys have it.
No, so actually, so far, 13 more people have come forward that have contracted the same STD from this guy, from drinking from the water bottles, because he's just sitting there cock swabbing all their fucking drinks.
He's like the Aqua Fiend.
Okay, hold on. Take 2. He's like the Aqua Fiend. Am I right? It's unbelievable, guys. Would take 2. So anyway, so can you guys guess which STD it was?
That actually, I was curious of that. I gotta go with just straight up herpes.
I guess I want to say herpes too, but I'll say chlamydia.
Well,
I don't
let me ask you this, guys. Can we all, longtime listeners, what do we blame women for?
Herpes.
They don't call it heepies,
Yeah.
right? So, so obvious. Oh, I got an eye roll. Okay. So anyway, so I want to ask this crowd, which would you rather drink? This guy's dirty dick water or Dasani? This is a real question.
That one is really hard.
I'm gonna roll the dice and drink.
What'd
some
you
other,
say?
I'm gonna
Hold on. What'd you say?
That's a hard choice.
Hey.
I'm gonna roll the dick. I'm gonna drink the Sonics. I'm gonna drink some other guy's dirty dick water. This guy has herpes. Maybe the other guys don't.
Herpes. Herpes.
Oh man, I'm out of stuff, but I don't want to eat this chip.
Okay, so I have more stuff here. So I'm gonna bill you out.
So let's bring her out.
Wait, I gotta say, like, now, Brian, I think he died. So we're gonna bring out,
Dude,
bring out our next ring girl. This is Rory. Yeah.
Rory, watch out for the edge of that French door.
Yeah. Wait, hold on, Rory, turn around. Show him you got 2 eggs and a hanky right now.
Yeah.
Turn around. Look at that.
Gonna get like a America.
Tiny hiney.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Rory.
Bad.
Okay, so your first one. Now, this is also going to have, I'm going to do the definition, a sentence, definition, then a sentence. You have
Sure.
to pick between the first or second one. Now, one of them is going to be an amount the amount, of something, whatever.
Yeah.
The other one is going to be a time frame.
Sure.
Okay. So the term is a shittle bit. Okay. So number 1, the amount of fecal matter found in your underwear after a fart lies to you.
Oh, that's a shittle bit. This
Well-
is a shittle bit of shit.
Hold on. Here's the sentence. Well, I have to change my undies. A shittle bit came out of that fart. Okay. Number 2, an explanation of why and how late you'll be to work. Hey, my colon won't let me leave the bathroom. I'll be there in a shittle bit.
Oh,
So, if you think it should be number 1,
we got a 1
crowd,
in the back.
we got one.
That's
2,
a hand. That's a 1.
wait, 1.
1.
Oh, one. Oh,
Both.
in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
But-
6, 7. Okay, 8. Okay,
I think
number
I gotta,
2.
I gotta go 1 as
You gotta
well.
go. Oh, so 9.
But I
Okay,
I
number
do
2.
Like, yeah. You got German.
Right. We're doing a double count here. We got back rows trying to pull fasty, pull a little
Okay.
sneaky on us.
Yeah.
You're going 2, 2.
Okay.
All right. So, all right. Number 1 has it. So
The ones have it.
the ones have
So-
it. So I'll
so a
see you
shittle
guys
bit.
in a shittle bit. So that's just a shittle bit that comes out at when you fart too hard. There you go. Way to end it on a poop joke with.
So I wanted to say, this has been the 100th episode, and I've had more than a shittle bit of fun.
I was gonna say that. Now I'm gonna have to say
Okay, wait.
something
take,
else. Go ahead.
Take 2. How much fun have you had?
Just go. Just go
What the
ahead.
fuck?
No.
Say a shittle bit.
Shittle bit. There you go.
She had a shittle bit of fun. I want to say thank you to all the audience members. I'm going to grandstand this for at least 15, 20 minutes. I don't want to eat this chip. I don't want to eat one of these chips. Oh, actually, I do have a real quick thing.
Yes.
So listen,
There we go.
one of our listeners in a few episodes ago, we had talked about the fact that She-Hulk, and I'm grandstanding again because I don't want to eat this
Not
chip.
just one of our listeners. Give her accolades.
The best listener.
Actually, the
And
most
my wife is listening.
No, the
So-
most patient listener because
Yeah.
she allows her husband to come in
She really
and hang
does.
out with us
Yeah.
every week.
So she's a
So fact checker
Marvel-
Tony.
And
yeah.
again, just give gravity to the fact that she's a Marvel colorist, and I had picked issue with the fact that She-Hulk's lips on Disney were red, and the Marvel colorist herself, the fucking what do you call it? The canon source
Yeah.
confirmed that the lips should not be red; they should be green. And I wanted to tell you, in her benevolence, she's given me
A pink-lipped show.
a fucking pink-lipped She-Hulk, which is the equivalent of that John Denver, Colorado coin where the thing,
this is
the
the,
plane is upside down crashing.
No, this is the plain upside down stamp.
Yeah, the John
Yeah,
Denver
yeah.
stamp.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
but listen, the fact that this is worth
That's what-
more than anything anyone could ever
John
do.
Denver was like,
And
I
I-
was inverted the whole time.
Sometimes I go up when I go down. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, all right. But anyways, I want to say thank you so much. This is actually an incredible gift.
Episode 97 callback.
Yeah,
So that's awesome.
So I really appreciate this.
So
What
she-
else can we?
You did that at Comic-Con?
Yeah.
Or what was it? Comic-Con?
Yeah.
New York Comic-Con? Yeah.
Yeah,
So there you
this
go.
is from a person that has a line around the block at Comic-Con.
And she's
as-
like, let me entertain
Yeah.
these dipshits.
Yeah, exactly. That's benevolence is the reason that I have
Yeah.
this, and I will cherish it always. Thank you so much. One other thing can I talk about for an hour, so I have to eat this chip.
No,
Jake,
I'm
you're
going to end
signing
it right
off.
now because I want to eat that chip and get it done
Yeah,
over.
yeah,
So
okay.
skip right to the indigestion. But thank you very much, guys. This has been episode 100. I honestly, I would not be doing, wouldn't be doing this to such a gravity.
I wouldn't be doing this to people.
Yeah. I'd just be screaming at my dog, but no, I really appreciate it. Thank you all for listening. And honestly, here's to 100 more.
Here's to at least one more.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. My name is Jake Shittlebit.
Yeah, shit'll be right.
I'll be Renee Kanye. Believe it's 100 episodes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like what you
butchered
did
it. I
there. I
butchered
like
it.
it.
Kanye,
That was
believe
good.
it?
Yeah.
Kanye,
I don't think
believe it.
Kanye, the
That's-
genius
that's
himself,
the,
could have bent his own name.
I think I'm Adam. All's quiet on the Kanye Western Front.
Yeah.
Riley.
Actually, I think he goes by Ye.
Yee.
He goes by Ye. Wait.
Like Yeezus.
All right.
Aligned with. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh God, I gotta eat this fucking chip.
Later, boners.
You met me at a very strange time in my life.